Hello and welcome to my abs challenge. So, rule number one, you must make sure that if you want the most benefit from this challenge is you go to the before we begin and you follow those steps, okay? Abs are not made through exercise, abs are made in the kitchen. Okay, so we can improve them, define them, develop them through exercise. But I need to do the other work as well. So if you want maximum results from this, you must follow the process. So make sure you go to before we begin. And yeah, let's do this. So just a little bit of introduction that I want to do for you first. So I'm carrying a little bit of holiday weight, I have to say, probably an extra 5 or 6 pounds than I usually do, hence why I'm not looking what I usually do, a little bit extra poundage going on, but I know that I'll lose that pretty quickly and I'm going to use this challenge to do that. So if you follow everything I do, it will literally be telling you everything that I do to get back in shape. Okay, so the first off, I'm going to really quickly talk about transverse abdominals and how important that is to get them engaged before you do any workouts. If you need a longer, to go through this in more depth, then if you go to the before we begin, you can follow that video, okay, if you're not understanding what I'm saying here, but I'm talking to you as if you've already done that stage. So if I've lost you on this, please make sure you go to the before we begin, do the transverse abdominal exercises, and then start the challenge, okay? So transverse abdominals, if you think about it as your corset of your body, okay? So it literally starts up here and goes all the way down to your pubic bone, okay? So if I just let everything hang out like so, this is when I'm not using any transverse abdominals, I'm just letting it hang, okay? So we don't want to do that because look at my back arching through. If I walked around like that, I'm going to have problems. But because I've got a strong transverse abdominals, I'm actually finding effort walking around like this, just letting it all hang, okay? So muscles have a really great memory. So once you've started working them, they automatically engage, okay? So to get them engaged, I want you to feel your drop. I'm literally trying to stick my stomach out here. So big deep breath in. Okay, and I've automatically sucked everything in. So belly button's coming in towards my spine. My back is now nicely in a neutral position. I'm not tucking everything under, okay? I'm not squeezing my glutes here, as we would in a lot of exercises. But I'm just drawing and working through those transverse abdominal muscles, okay? Just to keep my core nice and stable. Transverse abdominal strength is the foundation of your body, okay? So if you suffer from any lower back pain, you really want to be strengthening these muscles. Now we've got the obliques that run down the sides, and we've got our rectus abdominals, which rectus abdominals, think about your six-pack. They're your six-pack muscles. But we need to build our transverse abdominals, our corset, to even think about. We can't have strong rectus abdominals and six-pack muscles if we haven't got a strong transverse abdominals. Or you're going to have that look where you've got six-pack muscles and your stomach's going to be bloated, okay? So we want to work inside out, okay? So I'm going to be covering a lot of oblique workouts in this challenge, lots of rectus abdominals, but really concentrate on the transverse abdominals. But as I said, I really need you to be following the diet plan that goes alongside this to really make it work, because we are going for short workouts, okay? Short workouts each day, and they can be incorporated within your daily routine or on their own. Now, to work, you can't spot reduce fat. So all of these workouts, we're going to be predominantly doing ab work on the ground, but there's going to be lots of workouts where they're going to be high intensity, jumping around a little bit, because I will show you when your abs hurt and you're jumping around, it's like, oh my god, yes, burpees and squat jumps, I really work your core. So it's not all about lying on your back doing crunches, okay? We're going to work lots of different, go through lots of different training techniques that work through your core. And we're going to be doing a little bit of strength training, so if you've got any weights, if you don't worry, you can use bottles of water or tin cans or whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going to take you through lots of different exercises that is not just doing crunches. So I'm going to open your eyes to loads of different workouts that you didn't realise work here. Okay, and we're obviously going to be doing lots of back work as well, because there's no point in building a strong core if you've got a weak back. So core muscles is your back and your front. Okay, so all of it. Okay, we want to build it all, and we're going to be working through the glutes as well. Strong glutes, strong core, strong core, strong glutes. Got it? So your first 4 exercises, we're going to go for. We're going to be on all 4 position, knee lifts. We're going to go for a plank hold, leg taps and 100s. That's it to start with. But I'm going to go through your transverse abdominals building to make sure you use this going forward. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute on, 15-second rest, because then I need to talk through it. As we go through the 30 days, I may get those the rest times shorter, different training methods, as I said, so bear with me and let's get this done. So, transverse abdominal strength. Find your bottom rib. Big deep breath in. Imagine you can blow up a balloon, okay? Now you're tight, now we can get going. So, we're going to go into an all 4 position. So I don't want you to be arched through and I don't want you to be lifting up. So I want you to take a big deep breath in. Find that strength, find that core here, sucking your belly button in towards your spine, everything tight, neutral spine position, so you don't want to be too arched, you don't want to be too low, you want to be a nice, straight, flat back. Imagine balancing something on your back, you want to be straight, okay? And if I held this position, then you should be feeling that within your core, okay? If I stayed here for 1 minute, I probably want to rest because I need to rest my core. Okay, so that's what I want you to be feeling right this second, okay? Everything is nice and tight. We're going for simple knee lifts here. So I'm going to set the timer, ready to go. We're going for a minute on, remember. This first workout is going to be a 10-minute workout. Okay, nice strap back. What I'm going to do is my feet are flat. I'm going to lift up through my knees. So I'm just lifting my knees off the ground, just slightly, just a centimetre or 2. Okay, holding and then dropping back down. Okay, I don't want you to release off. I want you to keep that core nice and tight throughout. Just lifting up those knees. Pause it for a few seconds and then drop back down. So I'm pushing the world away, okay, through my hands. So pushing into the ground as I'm lifting through my knees, pushing that world away, lifting up nice and slightly, keeping a nice neutral spine. Each time we can hold it for a little bit longer as we lift those knees up. So lift, keeping that core nice and tight. We're only here for 15 seconds. As I say, this is just testing for our transverse abdominal strength and release off. And again, one more time, lift up, just holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest down. We're going to come down to elbows. We're going to go into a plank position. So I want your elbows to be over your shoulders. On your knees if you need to, make sure that core is tight. Okay, so we're going to lift up in 2, 1, lift. I want you to go from a pelvic tilt position, tilt it under, draw that belly button in, okay? You should be squeezing through your glutes here, working through your glutes. I'm really sucking my stomach in, so it's not a usual plank position of just holding it there. I really need you to suck everything in nice and tight. If you need to go onto your knees, then please do so, but I want you to stay in that neutral, stay in that pelvic tilt position, okay? So it's almost I'm rounding slightly through, really clenching my butt cheeks here. So make sure you're clenching your butt cheeks, drawing that belly button in towards your spine, really strengthening through those transverse abdominals. That's it, keep everything tight. Holding it on, hold it, hold it, hold it. 15 seconds to go. Come on, you can do it. 10 seconds, we're nearly there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop down onto your back. We're going for leg taps. So your natural arch of position of your back,
I want you to take a big deep breath in. Flatten your back on the ground. Lift your head up, feet come up. Make sure you're pushing your back into the ground. Hard. Tap. Tap. Each tap, push your back into the ground. Push. Push. This should be challenging, okay? You can put your hand under your back. Make sure, imagine you're really trying to squash. Let's pretend there's a grape there. I like using that analogy. You're squashing a grape, okay? Pushing down. I'm really pushing. Each exhale, I'm pushing my back into the mat. Okay, if your neck hurts, then just support your head. Push, push. Come push down. Push, push. The harder you pushing your back in, almost lifting your head up. Now that's really challenging. I'm really feeling that. I need you to really feel it. However advanced you are, you should find that very, very challenging. The harder you're pushing into the mat. Okay, we're going for 100s. Again, push your back in. Hands to here. Leg position where mine is right now. And we're tapping. Just little pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every tap, every little pulse, push your back in. Push, 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 push. Want it a bit more challenging? Take those legs a little bit further away from you. Push, 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 push. A little further away from you still, but I don't want you to be in this position if your back isn't pushing hard into the mat. Push hard. Push, 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 push. That's it. Make sure you're pushing hard. Push, 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 push. Should be challenging. I'm finding this tough. Okay? Push, 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 push. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Push, push. Come on. Remember, bring those knees in if you're finding it really tough. Support your head if you really need to. You can use one hand. But I'd like you to be here because you shouldn't feel it in your neck because you're pushing your back in hard. You're working for your core, not for your neck. Okay, we've got round number 2. We're going straight into it. Find that neutral spine position. Nice and straight. We're lifting up. If you can, then hold for a little bit longer. Lift those knees. Push that world away. Hold it. Push, 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 push. The harder you ride. In this position, push your hands through a little bit harder. Can you feel that core working a little bit more? Push, push now again. Even harder. Push, 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 push. Doesn't mean that you're lifting your knees up anymore. Just push your hands into the ground harder. Harder, 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 harder. Come on, push, push, push. Little pulse if you want to. Push, 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 push. You should really feel that working for your core. Come on, push, 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 push. If you need to, rest down, ready to go again. 20 seconds to go. Push, 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 push. Come on, suck that belly button in towards your spine. Keep a nice neutral spine. Try not to drop your head, don't look up. Nice straight. Sorry if I'm really bad, talking really fast, but we're going to get through this. Come on, push, 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 push. Come on, 2, 1, and rest. Ready for a plank hold. Really feeling this in my core. Ready? Make sure your shoulders are stacked over your elbows, legs to straight. Starting on your knees. Are you ready? Tuck that pelvis under, tuck it under. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. Lift up, hold. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Make sure you're not dipping down. Come on, tuck it under. Really feel that working for your core. I'll shut up now for a second. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your glutes. Your glutes are going to help you hold you up as well. So really suck that belly button in. Come on, draw it in, draw it in, draw it in. Push. Come on, you can do it. You can hold it. We've got another 30 seconds here. If you need to drop to your knees, then please do so. But keep in that position. Try not to arch back through. Hold it there. Come on, tuck that pelvis under. Come on, you can do it. We've got 15 seconds left here. Really tuck that pelvis under. Really squeeze through those glutes. Draw that belly button in towards your spine. Come on, we've got 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Onto your back. Back to your leg taps. I'm really feeling this working through my core. Okay, are you ready? Lifting up, feet up, ready to tap. Ready? Tap, tap. That's it, keep going. If I've got any postnatal people on here, then these are all great exercises to do. I just want you to make sure you're taking it easy, okay? It is in my before you begin, if you're postnatal. I do need you to make sure that you've followed that guideline before you do this. Because you have watched the before you begin. I'm sure you have. Can't really push in, push your stomach down. Come on, push, 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 tap, tap, tap. Come on. I'm really finding this challenging now. Oh, we got our 100s to finish. Really feeling that in my abs. Are you ready? Hands to here. Push your back in. Hard. Come on, push, push. Are you ready? Now this will be a challenge for some people here. Just pushing. Okay? Just pushing that through core in. Feet up if you can. But some people may well find that this is challenging enough, which is absolutely fine. This is the point of these 30 days. You can see how much you improve as time goes on. So push. So I'm really still feeling this in my core now. Okay, you can take one foot up. You can alternate feet. So this position, finding it a little bit more challenging each time. Take your feet up, bring your feet in. So it's nice alignment here. When you feel like you can take your legs out a little bit further. Almost to straight if you can. But make sure, if you're taking your legs out, your back is really pushing hard into the ground. It should be pushing hard. So if you need to be in this position and pushing your back in, then stay here. You should still find it challenging. Push, push, push. Ooh, and relax. Woo! That was your day number 1 done. See how good was that? Wasn't so bad, was it? So have a little stretch out. Ooh. So I hope you enjoyed day number 1 of my challenge. These workouts will vary completely in length. So you're going to go from, some will just literally be a few minutes. I'm going to add in some plank holds throughout the 30 days. So you may well just have a plank hold, so it might just be a couple of minutes, all the way up to a maximum of about 15 minutes. So I hope you enjoy it and stick with me. Please make sure that you follow the nutrition and all that guidelines as well, because I really want you to get the maximum benefit out of this. Any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you again tomorrow for day number 2.